I think I did that properly for once. All right. Only took me how many years to get the hang of this? Okay. So this is going to be interesting for me. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. I know I've never had the specific beer before. I'm talking the style. So, we ready for it? We have it's new-ish from Propeller. I think the first time they released this was January of this year. So they're re-releasing it again here. It's not. I don't believe it's even listed on their website as a seasonal or anything like that. It is on their website, but you got to kind of get to the page through, it's an outside page you got to get to through Google. You can't navigate to it necessarily. I don't think. Maybe their shop page. Maybe you can navigate it through there, but it's not listed under here's a beer that we have, kind of thing. But this is a Leviathan triple India Pale Ale. All right. And it's got a sea monster-ish tentacle here. See that? Not quite a squid tentacle, but more like just more like a scaly tentacle, actually. That's kind of okay. Or, oh no, that's not even a tentacle. That's just a fucking, oh no, yeah, here we go. So it's just a sea monster. I was looking at the wrong end. See, they got it right here. Sea monster. There you go. Leviathan. Biblical sea monster at that. This triple IPA explodes with monstrous flavors. I don't need to know that, but I guess it's supposed to be like a haze bro thing. I didn't know that before I picked it up, and I should really look at these things before I pick them up, but I don't do that a lot. I just oh, that's new. I'll grab that. Then I look at it when I get home, and I'm like, oh, okay. It says it's aggressively bitter and mellowed by a smooth lactose finish. Okay, so it's got lactose in it. 10% alcohol by volume. Let's see if they say anything else here. Well, no, they don't. Oh, no, it says lactose finish, so there must be lactose in it, but they don't list it on the ingredients. Barley, wheat, oats, milk, rye. Oh, no, I guess they do. Milk. There you go. So they actually have actual milk in here. Okay, that's interesting. And we got CB Fall in the chat saying, awesome name for an IPA. Yeah, pretty good. If you're going to make it a big IPA, you might as well go big with the name, eh? I'll be doing well tonight. Craig Burt. Where's mine? There it is. Got no fingernails, so I got to use the little opener to dig under this. All right. Oof, okay. So this could be hit or miss for me, really, because, usually people know my sort of tastes. No, I don't really gravitate towards those tropical juice bombs, those sort of New England style IPAs, whatever you want to call them. And this feels like it's going to be somewhere within that vicinity, but we'll see. Maybe the tripleness of this is going to make it something special. And CB Fall says, I'm doing greatly, Russell. Well, excellent. Excellent. So let's pour this sucker. So I expect this to be super hazy. Crazy hazy, even. One more look at the can. 10%. That's about as good as the camera's going to give you there. Doesn't quite focus, but All right. Let's look at that sucker. Yeah, that's pretty orange juice in color. A little bit darker. And that's super hazy. Do I have a flashlight right here? I do. Yeah. That is. Whew. Yeah, that's pretty solid. And not big chunks either or anything like that. It's just what's the word for it? Turgid? I don't know. We got Paul saying, "Cheers, brother." PA Brew News. How's it going, Paul? Hope you're doing well. And he says, 10% hope it's as good as the ABV. We'll see, man. So I'm gonna go to the aroma here. We'll see what we're getting. Oh, big time pineapple. Which is not my favorite. Paul says turbid. It's not an intense aroma though. I'm just getting over a cold, but my sense of smell is basically back. It's not super intense. It's kind of a mild, like fruit cup kind of smell, like some sort of fruit salad, like tropical fruit salad kind of thing. Like you're getting some pineapple, but it seems to be like there's some sort of melon or something as well in there. Not getting like grapefruit or anything like that necessarily. So, but yeah, kind of like citric, melon, pineapple. And Paul says he is drinking a huge old school Imperial IPA, 9.5%. You'd love it. That sounds like I would, especially if it's old school, baby. More full of them dank malts, baby, and this little bit of West Coast style in there. You know what I'm saying? That's the rules. Love the West Coast style, baby. All right, I just spelled a bunch on me here. That's good. And nothing to wipe it off with. All right, I guess my shirt will soak up that little spillage. Cheers. Go to the taste. Oof. Okay. You can definitely feel the alcohol's presence in this. Big time pineapple, though. Mm. Oh, look here. Triple X69 online. My private photo on this site. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Dare I click on that link? Can I just like ban this person or I don't think I can do it through StreamYard. I'll just whatever. I don't think I have in my mods watching in YouTube, so guess that's just gonna have to sit on there. Whatever. It's very one note, very pineapple, real bitter at the end. The finish is it's got like there's still pineapple on like the sides of the tongue and stuff as it kind of fades. And it's this I wouldn't want to say I guess intense, but pretty massive bitterness. Um comes off as like a combination of hops and alcohol astringency, quite frankly. Very dry. Very, very dry. I don't think I like that combo though. It's the pineapple flavor. If they had like grapefruit, this would have been really good. Malt, I'm not getting much. It's definitely got like a medium body, upper medium body somewhere in there. Um, but it's very one note. It's it's just really a bit of pineapple sweetness right up front. It's kind of intense, and that immediately kind of goes away, fades to the sides of the mouth, sides of the tongue, um, and it just finishes on this bitter note that's lingering. Is dry, bitter note. I wouldn't say it's chalky or anything like that, but it's not the best, most pleasant kind of dry note. It feels like this beer needs more um, complexity to it somewhere because, like, I'm really not getting much other than that sort of pineapple. It's kind of disappointing. Hmm. It's kind of like, what would I equate it to? That bitterness. Like I said, it's not grapefruit bitterness. So it's like I was gonna say like someone just poured a bunch of like just fresh grapefruit juice into a fruit cup or something, but no. Um, I don't know, man. It's not great. It's not great. I know there's people who love this style and they kind of go for this sort of thing and they really like it. So this might be, for you. Uh, it comes off as it feels to me like it's a very simple version of the style though. Um, and like I said, I think this is the only triple IPA I can recall ever having. So got to take my words with a massive grain of salt this time out. You always got to take my words with some sort of grain of salt because it's mostly my opinion and my experience, and my experience with this style is very very limited, and of course my preference does not intermingle with tropical fruits tastes all that often, especially pineapple. So uh I don't know, man. I think style wise, I'm just going to try to be safe here, and I'm going to give it a 6. Um, it feels like it's got kind of some of the components in there, like what flavor is there is pretty intense, which I would kind of hope would be something you would do in a triple IPA to match the alcohol. The alcohol is definitely there. You can definitely tell this is a strong beer that you don't want to fuck with. Um, and I assume most triple IPAs are pretty drying, but this feels like it needs more. It needs something more to balance out that dryness and that alcohol, and it just doesn't really have it. It doesn't have the complexity of flavor, um, so it's not a super enjoyable drink. Um, and for my personal preference, oof, I gotta tell you, I gotta go like a 5. I can drink it. Um, if someone handed it to me, I would drink it, I guess. Depending on the situation. End of the night, I'm not drinking a 10% beer that tastes like pineapple juice, but catch me early on, I might down it and then move on to something way better. Uh yeah, that's kind of where I have to sit it. And you got to put the asterisks on there. You got to remember um where I'm coming from when it comes to my personal tastes and experience. But yeah, I'm going to say 6 for style, and I'm going to say a 5 for my own personal preference. For the Propeller Leviathan, it's mostly just cool can art, really. I feel like they really dropped the ball as far as like putting it together as anything that's all that great. It's just I get like I get it. Like I said, I just get a feeling that people who are familiar with triple IPAs and haze bros who really like the hazies and stuff and the fruit juices and all that kind of stuff, even they would expect something more from this the way it's presented, because as it's presented it doesn't feel like it's that great a thing. So yeah, I would not buy it again. That's where I sit at. um but yeah, cheers mofos. I am going to take off. I'm probably going to do some gaming or something. Maybe I'll stream. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But until we meet again, adios and have a good one. And yeah, cheers to you, CB Fall. Thanks for watching. And we're out of here. Bye-bye.